Hey everybody, welcome to another Frostgrave Battle Report. I'm back with Jacob, and we're going to be running through Scenario 1, Part 2 of the Forgotten Pacts expansion for Frostgrave. Now, if you've watched last 2 weeks ago's episode, which you can go up one in the playlist to see, there'll be a link to it below as well. You can check out what's happened with the first half of the Warband, Georg-Oskar facing down the Nameless Necromancer in the ruins, the barbarian-infested ruins of the northern part of Felghast. Now, I'm not going to say what happened, but it was dicey. And now we have to go through Part 2 and find the other Amulet of Constancy to try and take on whatever is lurking in this temple. So, we'll show you the other halves of our warband, as the warband's been divided in two. We'll show you the temple complex we're fighting through right now. We'll set up and we'll get started. All right, so here's Jacob's warband. We've got the Apprentice back here, the kid, and then we've got two rangers with swords and bows, a treasure hunter there with his golden claw, a zombie that was just summoned in with, what is it, revealed death? Raised zombie, that's right. And then a small construct hanging out there, the half skeleton. They could not find his legs, so he just crawls himself around. And that is the half warband for this mission for Jacob. And here is Georg-Oskar with his warband. We got a warhound on the left, a treasure hunter, a barbarian, and a thief. Now, the warbands have not met up yet, so eventually my barbarian will get to the executioner blade we found last game. But right now he's not going to be equipped with it because he hasn't joined back with the warband. The second Amulet of Constancy in the middle of this ruined tower here in the temple complex. We place two more treasures, and I have to roll for Fool's Gold to see. And I don't get it off. Oh no, no, it's on an 8, so no, I don't get it off, so no extra treasure. All right, so treasures being placed. There's the Amulet of Constancy in the middle here, and then I've placed one up here within 6, but not within 4, and then Jacob's placed his second one up high as well. Now, time is starting to get screwy. As the first Amulet of Constancy was picked up, the temple is starting to rumble and crazy things are starting to happen, and there is a random timetable we have to roll on every single turn. The initiative is normal, but the roll also will determine this here. So, however, in addition to using the result of the die to determine initiative order, each player should compare the results, and both of them get applied. So if I roll a 1 to 3, choose one figure from the rival warband. The figure will activate twice this turn. Its first activation will occur in a special phase before the wizard phase, as time speeds up for him. 4 to 6, choose one figure from your own warband. This figure can only take a maximum of 1 action during the turn as time slows down. 7 to 10, immediately place one filling rush on the board. Oh no, these guys are terrifying. Figure can be placed anywhere within 10 of any other figure out of line of sight of all figures. 11 to 16, nothing special happens. 17 to 18, choose one figure from a rival warband. This figure can only take a maximum of 1 action. 19 to 20, choose one figure from your own warband. This figure will activate twice in this thing, and then it happens in a special phase before the wizard phase. After that, the figure can activate again. After the figure completes second activation, however, it immediately takes 2 points of damage. If multiple figures activate in this special phase, they do so in initiative order. Everybody gets a failing wretch as they hang out all around. Whoops. Like so. Wretches are just little demons. They're fight 1, will +4. They have a 10 hit points, armor 10, and they are demons, of course. They don't get injured, but they do have decaying touch. So if you start a combat in base to base with one, you take a damage point. So it's hard to kill these guys because they basically just bleed you every turn you're around for combat with them. One thing we did get wrong last game, it's not super big. You only take the damage when you activate, not when they activate. So if you start in melee with one and they attack you, you don't take additional damage from that. Only if you are in contact with them and perform an action. Rolling for setup. I got a good roll. You got a slightly less. That's the same roll as last time. The exact same. This is all going to go terribly wrong for me. I already know it. Because I made the joke about the upside down 6. It'd be the same roll. So we're going to set up within 6, and then you'll set up opposite. All right, and we are ready to rock and or roll. So with both sides set up, I've got my treasure hunter, thief, barbarian, my whiz, Georg-Oskar, and my warhound. Across from that, you've got your apprentice, the boy with no name, a ranger, a zombie, and then coming around and check out everybody else. Over here, we're going the high road. We've got a small construct, a ranger, and a treasure hunter. Turn, rolling for first turn initiative. We have to apply the results of our roll. You got a 14, I got a 14, you got a 15. You have first activation for the soldier phase, because you don't have a wizard, you only have an apprentice. But nothing happens this turn, as that was the area in which no additional effects apply. So time is not rippling too bad just yet. So we start with the wizard phase. I'll group back to it with these guys. Warhound's gonna go 8. Like so. We're going to go 6 rather, the barbarian. Like so. Georg-Oskar is going to go 6 up to here. Georg-Oskar will, actually, sorry, everybody else is going to move twice. So we're going to have a puppy dog move 4. Like so. And then not quite 4, because I actually want you to come out. I'll move 3 of my barbarian. I just want them to be shoulder to shoulder, so they can snap as you come in. He's going to cast teleport. He's going to teleport up on this ramp right here. On an 8. On a 6, I'll cut for 2. He'll place himself next to this treasure, nearby to the monster. Your apprentice phase, it's apprentice o'clock.
The apprentice will group activate these guys.
Sounds good.
Zombie's just going to go forward. Is full length of 6. That's 4 and 2.
He'll only be 4 for the first action, but you can just do the whole thing. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. So.
I'm running up behind the box.
Yeah. The apprentice, he's going to move up to here. And yeah, I did that wrong. This guy should be back too.
Yeah. That's fine. It just count as being within an inch, because you want to do something to him, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then your ranger?
Ranger, he's going to move forward.
He has 7.
7.
Okay.
So he'll just move up to
Tuck
here.
into there. Sounds good.
And he's going to I'm thinking he's going to cast Leap to get the guy up there.
Yep.
And he's going to shoot at your guy.
Sounds good.
All right, so we'll try for Leap.
I'm for Leap. What do you need?
For Leap, I need a...
9/11 because you're an apprentice.
11 because I'm an apprentice.
You got it. Cranks it.
Yeah,
So you leap the zombie. You can't place him base to base, but you can place him with an inch. And then...
This guy's shooting at your wizard.
Bone air time. I'm fight
+2.
+7.
Wow.
8 because you moved. 25. Next up. Did you want to... Oh, no, that's it. That's all 3 of them. Because his activation ends. That's right. So it's over to you in the soldier phase because you won the roll. So these fellas can start climbing the clock tower. Save the clock tower. Count this ladder is going all the way to the top here so that you can get up to the top if you want.
All right, sounds good. But they move half going up,
Nope.
right? No?
No, because you're climbing a ladder, it counts as open. Because you're not climbing just a surface. So you can move your full move. I'd probably move the treasure hunter first.
Yeah. Because
he goes 10.5. So it looks like it's 6 to get to the top. And then he can move 4.5 after he's on the top.
All right.
Towards the next level. And he'll end up here. So yeah, able to move basically the same place because they move 10.5. Yeah. And then your small construct, I believe, moves 5. So his max move is 7.5. And then so he moves 6. It's the big one, I think, that's slower.
9. Okay.
So he'll just be like right there. Yep, you got it. All right. My little fellas, I'm going to move. So 10.5 for the treasure hunter. So he's going to go 8 and then 3.5 over the ladder. And then much the same for Thiefly. Thiefly's going to run. And he's actually going to come this way. Monster phase. I'm going to get jumped by this guy. Warp. So I'm fight +8 because I have a dagger and a +2 sword, and I'm fight 5 normally. Your fight +1. 17. 19. So I have gloves of strength as well, and that's going to put me at 19, 21. So 11 wounds. That will just kill you. And then this guy's going to move. Closest thing you can see is going to be over here. So he's going to come into me as well. He goes 5 with his first, 2.5 with his second. Just ends up in melee. Bottom one's going to come in. He'll move 5 with his first roll, and come to here. And then his second one, he'll charge another dog, and I'll snap with the barbarian. Time.
1.
Now I got a 12. I think that's something. 1, I think you have to make one of my guys activate twice. So he's going to make Doggy activate twice this phase, and I rolled a 12. No special effect. So Doggy's just going to go first. He'll fight that little wretch. He'll take a wound from it, though. He's going to go down to, I think, 7 wounds. I think he has 8 normally. Fight +3, because he's got a friend there. To your fight +1. So 17 to 16, you take 7 wounds and get pushed back. Bother pushing you back? Nah, just fight you. And that's the special phase. I won the roll, though, so I still get to go first in my wizard phase. Mr. Wiz over here, he's going to punch you. I'll punch that little guy.
He takes a wound, too, for activating with him?
I do, yeah, that's right. Yeah, activate in combat, so I'll take a wound, go down to 17 to 16, and then I'm fight +8. So that's a 14 to a 15. Gloves of strength, that's +2, so 7 total. And wounded, do I push you back? I do, an inch. Second action, we're going to move over to here. Just make your zombie walk into me. Apprentice time. Where's this going to go?
So, yeah, the apprentice is going to cast Bone Dart up here.
Okay.
He's going to group activate that guy.
So casting Bone Dart first before you move?
Yep.
Go for it. It's on a 6, 8 because you're an apprentice?
Yep.
6. So you have to cut for 2. Sounds good. Yeah. Plus +5. I'm fight +8, but I'm in melee.
But you get randomized, right?
That's right.
So 1
to
10.
Yep. Low is me, high is the other guy. Low is me. Does he hit me?
Right.
And 22. This is gonna miss. Off, you can still move.
Alright, we will go forward.
Go 6. And across the way. Ranger. Yeah.
Mr. Ranger.
Gonna move 7.
Move, yeah, he'll move up 7.
Hang out. Trying to melee here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's D6 this time. 1 to 2 will be, I guess, your original target. I got D6 right. So we'll do. Who's your primary?
Primary will be the Barbarian.
Okay, so 1 and 2 Barbarian, 3, 4 the Warhound, 5, 6 the big guy, or the Wretch. Got him, Barbarian.
Got him.
He's fight +4, you moved for 5, and there's a figure in the way for 6.
Okay.
And you've got plus 2. 23.
Oh,
Shooting gun, so it's over to the soldier phase. We'll start with Mr. Warhound. He's going to try and bite this guy again. He's fight +3 to your fight +1. Wretch fight +1. I think a wound though. Oh, so 9. That's just going to kill him straight up. Ah. Barbarian will go. He'll try and stab him as well. Fight +4. Takes a wound from just being in melee. So 13 to your 18, of course. So 14 wounds, and he's armor 10, 8, 9 damage because of the thing. Goes to 5, almost wounded. These wretches are terrifying. Next up, soldier phase, we'll have my Thiefly. Just moved it within an inch of this treasure in the middle here. And he has to make a will roll, which I think we forgot last game, actually. For 12, will +0. Nope, we don't pick it up. My treasure hunter, it's going to climb this. Whoops, 7, just come within an inch of here. And pick up this treasure. He'll do it automatically. Let's see if a monster shows up. On A, does, and it's going to be 7. That's the top row, and then the bottom row is an 8. No leopard shows up, so 1 to 5 clockwise for where it shows up. Shows up right here, right there. In the creature phase, it'll start moving, and that's all my soul jars. So it's over to you. Running.
Yeah.
10.5. We're coming, boss. Don't worry, we're coming.
Alright, so 4. And then there's 6. Same thing. Well, he's going to go as 7.
Sounds good.
5, and then 2. And he's going to fire at your wizard.
Sounds good. Shoot him a whiz. All right,
Yeah.
so initial target's a wizard. 1 to 10's a wizard.
Yeah.
11 plus the other guy. We'll shoot the other guy. Fight +1 plus a figure in the way for +2 plus you move for +3. And you're +2. 9. You're fine.
No.
He gets away. Running, and then your Zambi can come in and fight me with a Zambi stab.
For it.
All right, moving in. You don't get the supporting bonus from non-friendly things, so you'll be fight +0.
20!
Oh. All right, so you do 20 damage and you kill me. And I'm dead. Back over to you. We roll for the initiative now and see. Oh, sorry, no, it's monster phase. So this guy's going to come for your zombie. Let's see who wins. Fight +1 for the monster. You take a damage for being a base. It kills you. It's 20, I think you only have 10 hit points. Yeah, sorry, 12 armor, only 6 hit points, so it still kills him. And then over here. So try and fight Mr. Barbarian. Mr. Barbarian's fight +4. 7 to your 4. Not enough to kill you. Push you back an inch. Whoops, we can do something next turn. Initiative. Oh, sorry, monster. No, we did the monsters. Those are both monsters. Oh, the snow leopard, that's right, yep. He's going to move. 8 and then 4, so he's going to go charge the Barbarian by himself. Have 9 to 19. So I think 19 is you get to pick somebody. It's a failing wretch, anywhere to line of sight. So I'm going to put him right here in the back behind Joe Warband. And it's the Apprentice phase. So your Apprentice gets to go. What would you like to do?
Well, first off, I'm going to give the Apprentice the double activation.
Sure, sounds good.
All right.
So before the Apprentice phase, then?
Apprentice phase. Yeah, we're
Sleep on himself?
Yeah.
Sounds good. It's going to pass.
Passes. So you'll just
Leap up high.
Apprentice again.
Yep, Apprentice is going to go again.
Apprentice again. Apprentice is going to cast Fog.
Okay, Fog, where's he going to go? Just in between? Sounds good, yep.
5, no.
Nope. Okay,
It's
and what's he
fail.
fail by?
Fails by 4.
Okay, so no extra
but he's
damage.
an Apprentice, so it's 7.
Okay, so it's
1 damage.
1 damage plus the 2 from the double activation. So he's going to get into 7 health left.
Yeah.
Whoop. Soldier phase.
Soldier phase. Well, we might as well kind of help you out. We'll move this guy here.
Okay.
It's going to fire up at that guy.
And that guy, sounds good. So fight +1, +2 because you moved. 20 to 22, that's going to kill him. He's got 3 left.
He's
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
So
6. 7
9.
total, so just being behind.
Yeah.
And he's stuck.
And he can't pass,
yeah.
eh?
Can't go through your friends.
Yeah. Well, this guy, you might as well fire.
And him? Sounds good. If you're not going to move, you won't get give me the +1. But if you are going to move after this, then you'll give me +1 to...
Yeah, no move.
Okay, no move. So you'll be 1 + 4, 18. But it's still 17. Last gets to go.
Yeah.
You can go 9. Just wrap around.
Yeah.
I think I actually forgot about him last turn.
I might have.
My soldier phase. I'm going to go 5 1/4 and come back down this ladder and be back here a little bit. So it's 3 1/2 to the bottom and then 2 more. Right. Can I pick this treasure up? Come on, Duder. Yeah, we do it. And then I'm going to move my 3 1/2. So 3 1/2. Whoop, coming around the corner here. Like so. The only problem is I'm carrying the amulet, which means everybody's going to chase me. And then I have to fight a monster. What happens? +2. I'm +4.
Oh!
Just the critical monsters. Critical existence failure. Monster phase. This thing just comes after me. It goes 5 and doesn't quite get me and then gets into melee. Gonna come around the corner and ignore me. Oh no, it's not within 10 actually. Sorry, it has to be within 10. So roll your direction.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll direction. First move, it's going to dirtle into the wall, and then second move, it's just going to ignore because it can't see any. This guy leaps on me and tries to murder me. Gang up on us because the monsters are friends with each other, so fight +4 against my fight +0 because I'm encumbered. Aye, murder kitty. Barbarian, but apparently the thief was too much for it, so it's on to the next activation. Let's see who's going first. I get a 1, so you got a...
You get a double move someone.
No.
Oh, no, it's the other way.
It's the other way. I could give somebody to you to double move. I'll have your construct double move this turn. Construct activates first, because it activates out of activation.
You can't move past this guy. He's
Nope.
cutting it through, so...
He's going to stand there? You can go backwards if you want.
yeah, I think he's going to stand there.
Okay. So now it's your apprentice phase. Does your fog go away?
I didn't.
Actually, so
yeah.
you get to just do your thing.
So this guy's just going to move out of the way.
Okay.
And he's group activating with him.
Okay, for his first move.
Yeah. And this guy's going his full 7. And
Sounds
then
good.
He'll go
Pick up a treasure. Maybe with an inch, you can definitely do it. Keep it progs monster.
and for his second action?
Monster first.
Oh, monster first.
Yeah, monster first. Your monster's up. 16. Nope.
Nope. Because he moved, right?
No, he can cast sleep.
He can cast
On
sleep on
himself.
this guy?
You can cast on anybody. It just ends your activation. That's all. So you can cast sleep on him.
Okay, yeah. Cast sleep on
Leap him
him.
10. Sounds good. Nope.
Oh,
And how much damage is that?
Alright, so my leap is
Pro-
a 9.
is a
11, so I failed by 10.
Woof.
So 2 damage.
2 damage? You're at 5. Your first soldier phase. Nothing I can do about that.
So he's going to move.
Do it. Mr. Ranger's going to move. Whoop. That's everybody moved. So my soldier phase.
wait, I got this
sorry.
guy
That's
here.
right. You have a little ranger down here. Whatever you'd like to do.
You got someone with an amulet there, right?
I do.
Oh, well,
I'm in melee, however.
yeah. Well, he'll just move up to here.
Okay. So no one line of sight. So my easy stuff. We're going to run. 5 1/4. Head this way. And be behind that wall. I gotta kill this thing. So I'm fight +0 because I'm encumbered. You're fight +1. Crit 28.
Oh,
16 to your. And I got a 12. So 16 is 6 damage. +1 because I activated in melee with you. So I'm actually wounded now, down to 3. My second action, and it's now the monster phase. So this thing's just gonna fight me right away. So now I'm fight -2 to your fight +1. And I crit kill you. And that's that for him. So now it's going to be the other one over there, randomly determine direction to see if it comes out and sees you.
okay.
Because it's not within 10, so it can't sense the amulet.
Oh, 18 that way.
Okay, so then you move that way.
Yeah, it's
First move,
driving
5.
To the wall.
Let's drive him into the wall, then he just stays there. Right, well, I've still got this thing, but my legs are broke now, so let's see what happens. Rolling for initiative for this turn.
2.
All right, so I can double move somebody, which I will do. The only problem is it's going to want to be this thief, and this thief is going to take 2 damage at the end of his next activation. But I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'll be down to 1 hit point, but I can get myself out of line of sight, I'm pretty sure. I only move once, though, which means I can move 3 1/2. So I'm going to move 3 1/2. Going this way, over to here. Choose one of my figures to move twice.
It's the only guy left, right?
Yeah, so he'll just move off the board. Whoop, right away. So now your apprentice so your apprentice gets to go first, and then I get to go. Got sleep again.
On this guy.
All right, on the dude with the treasure.
10.
I think that doesn't account for one to make it go off because it would wound him anyway. And then I'll put him down at 4. Whoop. But then this little fella gets to do a leap.
And you know,
You're gonna leap 10. Whoop. Go down. I get to activate again and go 3.5. And we're gonna keep going this way. But I will take 2 damage and be down to 1. Whoa. So I'll be down to 1 at the end of this. I'm just gonna head 3.5 this way. Just stay in line of fire, everybody, if at all possible. Ranger's gonna try and hunt me.
Yeah, he's going to try and hunt you. So there's 6.
And that'll put me in line of fire.
7.
Whoop.
Yep, that puts you in line of fire there.
Okay, so you moved. So I'm -1 normally. I'm at 0 now.
Alright, where's my +2? 11.
11. And that's exactly what you needed to kill me. Whoop. And I drop the treasure. Sure, where does he randomly go?
Okay, well I still got
So you have these guys, don't you? Yep.
And this guy, just over here.
Sounds good.
And the construct, he's going to go back.
Sure. He's going to go into the tree and not move anywhere. So it's new turn. You just get to activate first. And if you want to have this guy go grab this treasure, you can. So you roll 9, so nothing special happens in the time warp. And
Yep.
head over there. Pick up the treasure. Will test to pick it up.
Alright, let's see.
Will plus, I think, 1.
I believe.
Yeah, 2. That's good enough as long as +1. So that's yours. No monster shows up. Your soldiers can dirtle around.
Yeah.
Your wounded apprentice can dirtle around. So he'll move off the board.
Yep.
1, 2. Yep. Treasure runner off. And then you've got your apprentice can do something. If you cast spells, you might just die. So you might be better off just standing there.
He's just standing there. I think I'm going to order anyhow.
Right, and just waiting for this guy. Waiting for this guy to come out. Monster comes out. It's gonna walk into a tree again. So where do you want to go? Roll for your initiative phase. See if you get any extra activations. Ranger's gonna range. Just walk off the board.
So
5 1/4.
5 1/4.
Yeah, at this point, the monster will never be able to get you, so we can just end the game. That being done, the game will be over. Let's roll for some casualties. All right, Georg-Oskar. Dead. He's fine. My thief. He's... Oh, no, sorry. He's not dead. He's rolling the other table. He'll miss a game, and he'll be fine. My Barbarian again, because that 19 would have been my second roll on the injury table. He smashed my jaw, so I'm -1 to cast all spells in the future. Unless I buy myself a Sarcophagus of Healing, which is going to have to happen. And then roll for my Barbarian. He's fine. Casualties on the Necromancer side, so... Yeah, let's see what happens. So I found 1 treasure for 60. I killed 2 wretches for 30. And I managed to cast a spell for 100 total. I had 75 in the bank, 20 for my laboratory. Puts me to 195, another level, 16. I'm going to up my health to 20. Still can't survive crits unless I buy some armor, though. And we're going to go for our 1 treasure later on the Forgotten Pacts treasure table. Experience.
15 for killing one of the
That's
wretches.
right, a wretch. You got 75.
3 spells,
Yep.
75 for the amulet, and 60 for a treasure.
All right, so that was 130, 135, 150, and sorry, how many spells?
3. Just
3, so 180 total, yeah.
Yeah.
And that puts you at level...
Puts me up to 14 now.
Nice. And what'd you up?
Pardon me?
What did you increase?
I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Increasing his fight by +1, he also learned new Grimoire, which was Control Animal. So you could, if another wild kitty shows up, you can try and control it. So I'm going to roll once on the Forgotten Pacts treasure table and see what I get. 3. The Robes of Faith. Let's see if they're any good. I'll keep that, because that would keep me from being critted to death, actually. And I'll take being immune to crits. That's pretty super sweet. And yeah, we'll drop something to wear that. Treasure table.
Yeah. 13. 20 gold and a grimoire.
20 gold and grimoire, and then you got your second Amulet of Constancy. Blue is high. I think you just found either Strike Dead or Restore Life. 16, 20?
Dispel.
Dispel. There you go. All right, so in the shopping trip, we went and switched around some equipment. So the Robes of Faith are now on Georg-Oskar. We put the Staff of Power that he had onto George Michael. And then, bought him, of course, the new thief. We fired our old thief and hired a new one. This is the thief that showed up in the first mission and murdered everybody, I hope. The barbarian thief. He looked like the feral kid from Mad Max. So that's my current warband that survived the mission. Of course, everybody else from the first half of the mission is still there as well. We've got George Michael, Kenneth Braun of the Knight, my tracker, Templar, and Infantryman. So this will be the 10-man warband going to the last part of the act. All right, with everyone surviving, albeit somewhat injured, this is the current state of the Necromancer warband. We have the man with no name, the boy with no name, the marksman, firing your Templar for an apothecary that you hired, and then you've got 2 treasure hunters, your Capitan, 2 rangers, and your small construct. We call him Halvesy because he's got no legs. And that's it, the current state of the Necromancer. And there I was, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory as I do. Managing to get crit 20 by a zombie and have my jaw smashed. We went looking. I can either learn Miraculous Cure and cast it at a game to get rid of my permanent injury, somehow. I could get 2,000 gold crowns worth of, I can find 2,000 gold crowns to buy a potion of restoration. I could get 750 crowns and learn brew potion to try and brew it. But other than that, I'm just gonna be all mushmouth from now on, to be -1 to cast. So that was 1 in a million zombies. And I think this game too, I lost everybody. I lost to crits.
Criticals.
Like
Criticals
just
everywhere. Super
crits all over the place. My plan was pretty solid too. If all I needed to do was kill that other one, I was going to turn invisible and just never be able to be attacked again. And just walk away and be like, I'm invisible. Go ahead, I'm fine. Oh, this is so frustrating. So frustrating. But now we got to fight the boss. How do you pronounce his name? Ambranax. We're going to say it is Ambranax, the Curse of Ambranax. You'll see that in 2 weeks. So thanks, Jacob, for that next game. We will have our warbands join back together for the next sort of conclusion to Scenario 1, Act 3. And we'll see you for that. Until then, I'm Ash. This is Jacob. Have a great day.